Here's the one that everybody really wants to know about.
Yes.
Where are the files? Why haven't we heard one name?
I know.
I hear there's a list out there somewhere.
There's supposed to be like half a ton of documents that was released.
Has
We've seen
fuck
all.
anybody seen a proper list for this? And if so, has anybody been arrested for this? Anyone at all? Anyone?
Nope.
Anyone? Bueller?
Nobody.
Jimmy, have you been arrested for the Epstein list yet?
Oh, I'm here, so I don't think so.
Fuck. Prince Andrew and Bill Clinton are among the more than 100 people named in the newly published legal documents linked to the pedophile Jeffrey Epstein. The disclosure of the first batch of court files includes the name of victims, friends, and associates of the sex offender Ghislaine Maxwell, although many others will have no direct link to Epstein. The millionaire financier who socialized with royalty and celebrities was accused of running a large network of underage girls for sex. He was awaiting trial. He killed himself in his jail cell in 2019. The legal documents relate to a defamation lawsuit brought against Maxwell in 2015 and were published under a judge's order on Wednesday. A second tranche of documents released on Thursday evening did not shed much new light on the case, included many of the names previously made public. Further documents unsealed on Friday are currently being reviewed by The Independent. Being named in these documents does not indicate any wrongdoing related to Epstein or anybody else. You were on an island with a pedophile. You saw something. The list includes many of Epstein's accusers and alleged victims, as well as people with only tangential connections to Epstein who were pulled into the lawsuit against Maxwell. Prince Andrew appears prominently with the documents, mentioning a previously reported accusation that he grew up Joanna Soberg, which he denies. Former U.S. Presidents Bill Clinton and Donald Trump are also named, with neither accused of wrongdoing. That is false. Trump never went to Epstein Island.
Actually, I believe he's on the log like 2 or 3 times.
I would seriously question that.
I'm just saying.
That's fine. That's fine.
I would like to see.
Well, if it turns out that he was there too, then he goes on my shit list too. I'm not going to play that whole, Trump is such a superhero. I don't do that.
I don't do that either.
I don't do cult of personality. If you're a shitbag, you're a shitbag, and you get treated just like all the other shitbags. Point blank.
Yep.
Jimmy, you missed it. It took me like most of the show to get around to saying Bolshevik the first time.
Yep, there's one.
There, I said it. Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks. Now drink.
I don't know where he came up with that dwarf character, but it's fucking hysterical.
It's awesome.
Seriously, this is the most egregious thing I've ever seen in my life. Attorney General Pamela Bondi releases first phase of declassified Epstein files. This is from February 27th. Here we are. It's March 11th already, and we are still, it's a lengthy process and it's complicated translation. If we arrest any of these people, all hell breaks loose, and we're probably going to prison too.
You're probably correct with that.
This is the biggest case of we have investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing that I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah, number one, those 2 guards that were supposedly watching Epstein, they need to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
I don't know that I agree with that entirely. I strongly suspect, given the level of shit that we're looking at, that those guards were told, you're going to be here, you're going to take a cigarette break, or whatever it is you're going to do at this time. You've got the nicest family, your kids, these pictures of your kids, they're just the cutest kids. Just make sure that at this time, you see what I'm going here?
Yes, I know.
See what I'm going here? These are prison guards. Remember, these are just prison guards. These guys aren't plotting shit. I'm thinking, you've got cute kids. I need you to be over here at this time.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm thinking. Because prison guards at the end of the day don't make world-changing plots.
I can agree with you.
Okay.
I don't
But
know.
everybody in there, because clearly the warden would have known about some sort of activity like this or authorized an individual to access things. Now those people should hang. Those people should hang. The prison guards, I'll go so far as to say they should be fired, because clearly they've got an integrity problem.
Correct.
But
I don't know.
yeah,
And the same thing with Diddy. Like he pretty much did the same thing. He's the Jeffrey Blackstein.
the Jeffrey Blaze.
That's what he is. I mean, come on. He did the exact same
Okay,
shit,
that's fair. That's
but
fair.
in the rap community, you
Yeah.
know, kind of
Yeah.
shit.
That guy, by all accounts, is a freaking monster from some of the stuff I was reading.
Yeah, he's never getting out of prison.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
That's fine. I hope he gets some reciprocal treatment.
That probably will happen at some point
Yeah.
because there's a lot of guys who are doing life who have a code of honor.
Are
And-
you aware of the guy in California? They put him in Gen Pop with a pedophile, and he's a lifer anyway. He was in for murder or something like that. They put him in Gen Pop with a pedophile, and he immediately killed the pedophile. And they're like, well, you're getting another life sentence. He's like, really?
Okay.
Really? And then somehow he ended up close to another pedophile. They must have like put him in his cell or something like that. And he killed that guy too. And the state of California is like, oh, you're getting another life sentence for that. He's like, if you put pedophiles next to me, I'm going to kill them. I mean, like, he actually said that. not those precise words, but he said, if you put me next to a pedophile, that guy's dying.
Yeah.
And instead of giving him another life sentence, how about a A5 Wagyu steak dinner?
I'm for that. I mean, clearly the guy belongs in prison. He's got a killing problem. He's a little overly killy. Okay. But every time he picks off a pedophile, he gets a dinner of his choice. I would go for that.
Killy Billy.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the meat caser box.